So, last thing you remember, Wells, along with Keyring, Dosman, Zarek, Bizarro, Bark, and the other three denizens of the Undercave. Uh, I don't know, what are we gonna call that place? The Void Cave?
I thought it was the universe's anus.
The dump. We'll call it the dump.
The
Of the
dump.
dump. Of the dump got ripped through time and space after using the artifacts. Kind of as a last ditch effort to avoid being destroyed as the Void Kraken kind of absorbed everything around it. When you guys come to, you feel an intense heat in the air around you. Coarse sand beneath your hands and feet. When your eyes open, you only see the darkness of an infinite night. That's not it.
The void shark.
So, as you come to, you're standing on what appears to be a massive cliff overlooking a landscape. The landscape below, you see a couple things. For one, you see a massive pyramid structure with the top just broken apart. And around it, you see a walled city. However, it appears most of the city has been overtaken by these huge sand dunes. They're covering most of the city up, but just by what parts of the wall you can see, it must have been a huge city at one point, now devastated. What strikes you as even more odd is in front of the city looks to be, what seems to be at least, a giant serpent. As it's laying there, you can see a gash in one side that goes out the other, and what appears to be some kind of pool near its mouth. But as far as you can tell from here, it's massive, gargantuan, and dead.
Thirsty boy.
But what even strikes you even more stranger than that is that as you look out to the night sky and the horizon, instead of seeing more of this infinite desert, you see what appear to be the tentacles of the Void Kraken wrapping itself around the world.
Uh-oh.
And you have the sense of dread just coming across you, as it's hard to tell from this distance, but it seems like those tentacles are getting bigger and bigger.
Uh-oh.
What's the going to time limit here?
Is Wells still with us?
Are you gonna look around for him?
Yeah.
So you look around for him, and this rock back here, you see him leaning against it. He appears to have wounded his leg during the travel, and he's passed out.
I'll go over to him and pick him up.
As you get closer to him, you see what appears to be another figure laying next to him. Now, Evan.
Yes, sir.
During your travels, you came across an artifact on the last ship you were on. It belonged to your previous captain. You consider yourself not better than him, obviously, but more deserving of the treasure. As you guys entered port one night, you went to go steal the treasure for yourself and hopefully just escape into the night without anyone really noticing. But as you grab this one particular artifact, it too, a small cube that can easily fit into the palm of your hand, you found yourself ripped through time and space and waking up in what appears to be a small ship inside of a cave.
Okay.
Before you can even really get your ground or find your way out of that ship, you feel the cave start rumbling around you. And the wood of the ship starts tearing apart, and the cave itself starts tearing apart and shredding into just dust and rocks as the whole thing collapses. That's the last thing you remember as you wake up here, with these people staring above you. Do you want to describe what your character looks like?
Sure. Mr. Vane is a bipedal leopard man, tabaxi. He's dressed in a loose, short-sleeved gray shirt and fitted leather pants, and a wide leather belt that covers his midsection. And from that hangs a host of trinkets and a glistening black steel saber.
And just as they get closer to you, you wake up and you see them all hovering around you.
Okay. I'm gonna reach around behind me for my hat, make sure that's on my head still.
It's not on you, but as you search for it, you find it next to you on the ground.
Okay, I'm just jam that back onto my head. Look up at him.
Is it just Mirrored as well seem furrier than last time?
Yeah, I don't remember him looking like this.
Also, you notice Bark, the Gripply, and the Warforged, and the race name is escaping me, the Hippo Man, are not there.
The hippopotamus?
Oh,
But you do
man.
see Wells passed out with this cat person sitting next to him.
What'd you do to Wells, you cat creature? Stand up and do battle. If you hurt our friend, you hurt me.
I'm gonna leap to my feet and whip out my saber, pointed at Dosman. I didn't hurt your friend. What do you want with me?
What do you want with us?
Nothing. You think I came here on purpose? On my back?
No, I guess not.
Well, you got me there.
Who are you, stranger?
And they call me Vane. What is this place?
Why are you vain? You don't look that good.
We're as much strangers to this land as you.
How did you get here?
I'm not sure. How did you get here?
On a carpet ride.
Last time I remember, I was on a ship, sort of cracking and falling apart around me. Then I woke up here.
Let's go with that too. Yeah, we're on a ship.
That's what happened.
What color were the sails?
I don't know. What color were the sails?
Of your original ship, or the one that you woke up in?
The one that fell apart around me.
You couldn't tell. You were in the hull of it.
Oh yeah, good point. Well, I had to run out, right? At some point. Or
You didn't even get a chance. You woke up and the whole thing started shaking. And
Gotcha.
Okay.
Some pirate doesn't even know what color ship sails were.
I'm gonna run over to Wells. Wells, are you okay?
what
What'd he do to you?
my leg.
Oh,
I hurt my leg.
Oh, we got cut off.
No, please, no. I think it's fine. I just I can't really having trouble standing on it.
Do I have medicine? Can I use a medicine check on him to like help heal him?
With a medicine check, you can't outright heal him, but you can stabilize him, or at least stop him from taking further damage.
What's the wound look like?
I got a 9.
It looks like a piece of rock just shredded the lower half of his leg.
Oh, okay.
Fine, walk it off.
Yeah,
I
wimp.
got a 9.
Rub some dirt in it.
Okay, a 9's enough to just kind of wrap it up.
Okay.
But he is going to need actual medical attention at some point.
Okay.
Does anybody have any potions?
Not for Wells.
I mean, I have
Well.
spells, but
Courtney, what's your character's name again?
Zarok.
Zara. Zara, can't you carry him on your back or something?
Yeah, I'll grab him.
How tall are you?
I'm like 7. I said I was 7.5 feet.
Yeah,
Oh.
real height, not Tinder height.
Alright, so as you guys are looking over this cliff, who has the artifact?
I thought Marcus or Dosman still did.
Do I have one? The other one? Or is it gone?
Whoever, you can decide among yourselves who ended the last session with it.
Well, I mean, you said I found
I
one.
would
too.
say
That's not
Dosman had it because he's the one that.
Evan, you don't have yours.
I still have it.
Okay. You sense it vibrating in your pocket.
I'm gonna pull it out. Hello?
Do I see
Uh,
that?
You see him pull the cube out of his pocket, yeah.
Does it look like the one I have?
It looks identical. But they're also featureless cubes.
I'm gonna point my saber at him again. How'd you get that?
We got it from a great hero called what was his name?
Eric Hajanar.
We got it from a great hero called Eric Hajna.
Does it sound like he's telling me the truth?
Evan, you've heard of the name Eric Hajanar before. He's a hero of legend. but he hasn't existed for hundreds and hundreds of years.
Oh. Marcus, what's your race?
I'm a tiefling.
Okay. Do I know of tieflings? Just in general? Like, are they
Yeah, tieflings have been
lives?
a big part of the Sorko society for generations.
They're extinct by Evan's time.
In fact, they're fairly common, as far as you know, Evan.
Hajanar.
Yeah.
How old are you?
Let me check my sheet.
Check my papers.
I'm 24.
24.
No, 22. I'm 22.
Oh, which is it?
22.
Hajanar's been dead for centuries.
What do you mean? We just saw him like not even 2 days ago. Before this rock teleported us to this place.
I think it did more than teleport you then. If you're friends of Hajanar, then I suppose you... I'm sorry. I thought you had stolen that from me. I had one identical. But if you're friends of that legend, then surely you didn't take it from me.
Friends. We fought alongside Eric.
Yeah, we're friends with him. We were real cool, actually.
No, we fought alongside him.
Yeah. No,
I'm very sorry for your loss.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I cannot tell a lie. We weren't friends with him. He actually looked down on us as we
down on you.
emperors.
I'm the same behind
Yeah,
Marcus.
he looked
You're
at
nothing.
you.
He told me I'm nothing and I am
He was
nothing.
being modest. Okay, we knew him. We were great friends.
He complimented my stream in the tavern bathroom.
Well, whether you were friends or not, to know him is a great honor.
Where are you from,
I'm
Catman?
sorry for this terrible news. I'm from the jungles of Chult. I'm not sure if that was a place when you were around.
Matt, was it?
You've heard of Chult, but you didn't know people actually live there.
Huh. Okay, I didn't know anybody lived in Chult. That's pretty interesting. So yeah. Welcome to this place. It's outside of time and outside of space. We're trapped here.
I'm not entirely sure what that means, but thank you, I suppose.
As you guys look over the cliff, and Marcus, as Dosman, you're holding the artifact in your hand, you notice that it only starts vibrating when you point it in certain directions.
Okay.
When you turn it east, nothing. South, nothing. West, nothing. Or at least what you feel to be these directions. But as you turn it towards the pyramid, it starts shaking in your hand.
Huh. Seems to only shake when I point it towards the pyramid. Maybe this is a compass of some sort.
Or it's trying to warn us of impending doom.
That's true. Whatever killed that snake. I don't want to meet it. Someone fucking killed that snake.
Perhaps the artifact is not your friend. Could be a trap.
Matt,
It is what brought us here.
Matt, do the tentacles in the background make the desert still hot, or is it like a nice cool now?
The desert seems hot. Yeah, the air's warm to you.
Well, this sucks.
It's just infinite night above you.
Well, maybe we should go to that city anyways just to try and gather some resources?
Yeah, we're
Sure.
gonna find a way out of here somehow.
Get
Hey,
some
let's-
water?
Let's swing by the snake water.
Yeah, I want to drink its drool. Its death drool.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Get its essence.
As you guys are talking, you feel a rumble in the ground beneath you,
we're
as
in Doom
the tentacles in the horizon appear to get somewhat bigger.
Uh-oh. We gotta go. I'm gonna start booking it towards the city.
Okay, so the cliff is pretty high up, and there's a trail to the bottom, to the deserts below. As you're looking out from the trail, you get a kind of a closer look at this giant serpent outside the city. It appears to be the biggest obstacle between getting you and the actual city. And you see two clear ways to get around it. One is to either actually go around it towards where this pool is, over here. Or what appears to be a shorter way is there seems to be some kind of gash that was ripped through the body on one end and comes out the other.
That seems like a bad idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through the pool.
Yeah, the pool seems better.
How tall is this thing?
The snake?
Yeah.
It's several stories tall.
Jorminder. Jorminder.
I'll
And
follow
even
you.
from here, you can just smell the decay.
Yeah, I ain't going in that shit. I'm going around.
We're so
What if
hard,
drinking
I don't know.
that stuff is what killed him?
Don't drink it.
Don't tell me what to do. You're not part of
Okay.
it.
I would advise you not drink it.
You think you know more than the water warlock?
Could you filter it?
Um,
Do you have
Technically
purified
not.
water?
no, I don't. It's demon water. My water is demon water, so I'm pretty much as far away from purify as you can get.
Oh, okay. Don't touch my water. I'm gonna go down towards the snake.
Okay.
We don't even need.
So if you're gonna head down to the mouth part, that's gonna be several hours before you're able to reach the pool.
Several hours.
And all the while the tentacles are creeping closer and closer.
How much of a distance is it to the gash instead?
Maybe just 1 hour.
Guys, I'd like to reconsider and travel with gash.
Me too.
Still sounds like a bad idea.
Those tentacles look like a bad idea.
True.
Oh. Okay. I'll go through the gash.
Bye.
But
Yeah, you will.
we leave this part out of the story we tell.
Why,
Okay.
why not leave it in? This is a cool thing.
Cool and walking around.
As you guys make your way down to the desert floor, the rumbles continue off in the distance. They seem to be getting somewhat quicker and somewhat more intense.
All right, I'm gonna pick up the pace.
But eventually, without real obstacle, you do reach this massive wound in the side of the snake that you saw from a distance.
What's the snake look like? Is it that color?
Yeah.
And it just looks like a normal snake aside from the size?
Aside from the size, yeah.
I'm gonna take one of its scales.
Can we not get like what do you say? Several stories? Like how many?
Like 5 or 6 stories. So, like, probably about 50 feet tall.
Okay.
Like, we talking Stephen King stories, or
I mean,
are we talking
pretty
like children's
fleshy. We
fiction
might
book
be able
stories?
to climb it if you guys want to do it that way.
I was thinking about climbing it, but also, if depending on how long it's been here, we may just fall in anyway.
That's true too. I don't know. I'm gonna stick my axe in it. Like how recently dead is it?
So, as you stick your axe in it, the scales themselves feel like steel.
Okay.
But the flesh beneath it just kind of caves.
Is it possible to take some of those scales?
Yeah, I want some of those scales.
You can try.
Pull out my dagger, and I'll walk a little closer to the wound to see if its flesh is weaker there.
It's a bit-
Are you going to take some time to do this to work one out?
I want to test to see how long it would take. Like, I want to.
Okay. So, just by kind of knifing around with your dagger, you think you can get a nice scale out, probably about 5 minutes, just chopping away at it.
How big are the scales in
How
proportion to
hard
us?
would it be for me to just pull one off with it?
I would say an average scale is about 2 feet by 5 feet. They're pretty big.
Wow. God damn.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I bet that would make the coolest fucking shield.
Instead
Oh,
of, like,
dope! Yeah.
instead
Do you just want to try to rip one off, Courtney?
yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a strength check.
I'm just gonna take out one for a shield later.
Are there any tattered pieces of skin
Ooh,
around the
weird.
snake, around the wound?
There's tons of tattered pieces of skins that have just degraded and nothing around you.
Gotcha. Is there any scales left over from those
I got a
pieces?
22, Matt.
22. Okay, you're actually able to rip one off, Courtney, pretty easily. But I do want you to roll a Constitution save as well.
Uh-oh. Smell.
Pretty good too. 17.
Okay. It seems that the scale itself is extremely sharp. If it wasn't for your calloused over rough hands, it might even slice into you a little bit, but you were able to get a firm enough grip to avoid that.
Nice. I'll hand it to.
Zara, could you pull me out one?
It was pretty tough. They're pretty sharp.
Also keep in mind they're pretty heavy in their kind of unrendered form right now, so only really you can carry one per person at max.
Here,
I
I'll
will
hand
take
this
my
one to
one then.
Marcus.
I'll spend the 5 minutes cutting it out of the skid.
Oh no, well you didn't have mine. I was just gonna whip one out for you guys.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll take it.
Instead of doing it so you guys didn't have to spend the 5 minutes, I can just pull them out.
Thanks. I'm gonna take it.
You want one too, David?
I cut one out with a dagger.
Oh, okay.
I'm good to go.
How thick is it? The steel.
Thick as a piece of steel. I mean, like an inch or two thick. And it varies as you go along it.
Okay, cool.
Beautiful.
Okay.
This poor creature.
Are you using a hidden side wound?
Belly of the beast. Yeah.
Okay.
Vane, if we're going to travel together, we should know what you're capable of. Or is this going to be a carrying party?
Not exactly sure what you mean. What do you mean?
I mean, how well can you fight?
Oh, well enough. I can take care of myself if that's what you mean.
With a sword, I'm assuming?
Yes, I'll pat my saber.
Good. You'll be tank.
I'm gonna glance up at crap. What's your name, Courtney?
Zarok?
I'm gonna glance up at Zarok and says, "Looks like you already have one.
Zarok
Oh,
is
no,
here for
no.
emotional support.
Yeah.
Are you wearing robes?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a priest?
Yep, that's right.
Oh, and what about that one with the giant sword?
I'm a fighter.
Oh, good. After you then.
You are tank. Yeah. Go ahead.
In the literary sense, purely. He's
All right. I'm gonna go in.
Hey, wait. I want to cast Armor of Agathis on myself. It's an hour-long duration that gives me a temporary HP shield of frost that deals damage if anyone hits me back.
Ooh.
That's it. Just wanted to do that.
I'm walking inside.
Doing it.
I'm doing it.
And David, time doesn't exist here, so it pretty much just lasts forever.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay,
Still don't want to run out of the hit points, but
you guys are all entering the wound?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll follow after Dosman. Ew.
Yeah, I'll go in after that.
I'll
This is
go.
nasty.
I had fun making this. Okay, so as you guys enter the wood, the immediate stink of the just decaying tons and tons of flesh around you is overwhelming. I want everyone to go ahead and roll a Constitution save.
Looks like meat is back on the menu, boys.
This chapter should be called Fantastic Journey.
Oh, wait, sorry. That's what it is. And an my bonus. I'm just getting all my spells pulled up just so I have them ready.
Okay, looks like everyone passed. But it seems like the threat of causing you to gag and actually vomit is constantly there as you're making your way through this place. Along the sides of the walls, the north and south ends, you can see the ribs of the massive creature going upwards. One of them is broken off and has found its way just in front of you. Further up, you see what appears to be a massive artery that's just been blasted apart. And a still filling pool of blood, kind of a stream just fills half the cavern, with little bits of flesh floating in the middle. And then you see what appears to be the opposite end of the wound, which you can see sunlight on the other end.
Is this pool of blood, is it stagnant or is it...
It appears to be moving.
Okay.
There's still a steady stream of blood pouring out of the arteries, as if it's like seeping into the creature. It doesn't look like it's going to fill up this area anymore, though.
Oh, after you, great swordsman.
I'm gonna walk up to the edge of it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna dip my pinky into the blood.
Okay, go ahead and roll a Constitution save.
What did this snake do to make these people so mad?
Oh, buddy.
Okay.
Okay. As you put your pinky into it, you immediately feel just a burning sensation as you take 8 points of poison damage.
8? Oh, goddamn. Ow!
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab my pinky. Ah! Don't touch it.
These chunks of flesh in the middle, are they just floating, or are they
The lumps or
sitting
something?
on the bottom?
It's hard to tell.
Are they bobbing?
They're not bobbing.
Okay.
Yo, let's make a bridge out of this rib.
Yeah, good idea.
Sounds dope to me.
Do it.
After you use strength, boys.
Strength boy! I'm gonna go over to this part of the rib and I'm gonna push it.
Oh,
Okay.
with them.
Are you gonna assist him, Party?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So who wants to do the check? And whoever does the check, I'll give you advantage.
Marcus, what's your strength?
My strength is 14.
Do you have proficiency in it?
I do.
You'll probably beat me. Yeah, you'll beat me by 1, so you can go.
Alright. 19.
Nice.
Okay. You're able to move. I didn't do this one as a token. I should have. You're able to move the rib to here. So just slightly over the pool. Can you guys see my line?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Okay.
I want to try and pivot it so that the rib makes a bridge for these, for here and here.
No,
Okay.
don't put it there, it's too wide.
As you two start to push it, what appears to be the disturbance in the waters that you thought was flowing blood appears to be something different.
Oh, man, it's got parasites.
Give me 1 second.
While he's doing that, you guys, I would put it right there, because it's only 6 squares long.
Oh, okay. Smart.
Hear me out.
We
What
must-
if this is the tapeworm for the butthole of the universe, and we're gonna fight the tapeworm of the butthole of the universe?
Where did you hear all those words from?
My last priest appointment.
All right, so okay, after moving the tusk, you see 2 serpents crawl out of the bloody pool.
Who was it wrong?
These 2 serpents look and take the form of a snake each. However, upon closer look, they appear to be made of nothing but swirling magical blood, the same blood that is in the pool before you. They hiss and begin crawling towards you. Go ahead and roll initiative.
As they come up, can I roll what's it called? Perception? To see if they're as they're slithering, are they still connected to the pool, or are they free flowing?
You can tell right off the bat, this one right here is not connected to the pool.
Okay. Well, we're really on top of this initiative thing.
Get him, Marcus.
Hey ho! I'm coming for that booty. Can I say that on Twitch?
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna go